are on. I sent you guys an email last night. Unfortunately, I didn't realize we weren't going to get to you with your iPads this morning. So you're not going to get a chance to read it until after the test, so I might as well talk to you about it. Spent some time last night after my family went to bed, which is generally what I do, and then get back to work. And decided to write you an email about what you've accomplished so far. And I don't think I even fully appreciated how much you've accomplished until I sat down to write that email last night. I brought up your test results from last year in 4th grade at H2 and H3. Then I put them into a table. And then I went and I said, let me find out what the school Nest did. And the Nest school is a school that, when you're in kindergarten, you have to take the gifted and talented exam. And out of 100 kids who take that test, only the top 3 kids, the 97th percentile across the city, only those very, very small number of kids even get into that school. So you have to be kind of like a genius in kindergarten to even apply to that school. And then you're not even guaranteed to get in. And there was that group. And then I pulled up a school in one of the wealthiest places in America, a little town called Bronxville, located just a little bit north of the Bronx. And in our country, unfortunately, one of the things that predicts how students will do on tests and in school is how wealthy they are. The wealthier you are in our country, history has shown, the better you do on tests, the better you do in school. And that has been true for many, many years. I see some of you shaking your head. That doesn't make any sense. And you're right, it shouldn't make any sense. But unfortunately, in this country, we've come to believe that wealthy kids do super great in school. And kids who are just average, they don't do so hot. They just do okay. And our school kind of said, that's not right. We think that if you give kids a great school, and you believe in them, and they believe in themselves, and you give them an opportunity to shine, give them the best teachers, the Mr. Browns, the Miss Pans, the Miss Olsons, the Miss Lovings, those folks, you give them that kind of school, and they will do things you cannot believe. And as I put that email together last night, it was true. You scored better than Roxville Elementary School. You had more people pass. You had an equal number of 4s. And that Nest school filled with little geniuses, little baby geniuses. You scored just like they did. Just like they did. That's unbelievable what you've accomplished. No one can believe it. I meet people all the time. I meet other principals. I meet people in all kinds of different backgrounds, both politicians, and they all tell me, how do you do it? What's the secret? Those results are magical. No one else on earth is getting those kinds of results. And I said, you haven't met these kids? It's not me. I don't take that test. It's you. It's your hard work, your commitment, your pride, your belief in yourself, and your feeling of obligation and responsibility and duty to your family. And when I ask you why you work so hard, almost all of you point to someone in your family who inspires you, who has told you a story of either how education helped them, or in some cases, how they wish they would have gotten that education, that they regret it, that they're sorry that they missed it. And if they had their lives to do again when they were young, they would do it very differently. And those stories have made a huge difference to you, because you you have said, you know what, I will not make that mistake. I will not let education pass me by. I will take advantage of it at the very highest level. And I will show the world that I can do whatever I set my mind upon doing. And not just some crazy way like I want to be an astronaut and not really think you're going to do it, but you have decided that you really will achieve those kinds of things. That if you want to be a doctor, you darn well will be a doctor. If you want to be a lawyer, you will find your way. And that will not be something that people tell you you cannot do. And because you believe that, and you follow through with the actions necessary, you're on your way. You are on your way. These practice tests are a way to make sure that you don't slip up. It is a long journey, and it is a hard climb. And there are opportunities to slip. There are going to be chances and people who are going to try and convince you to slip up. On that journey, people are going to say, why are you studying so hard? At my school, we let out at 2:30. Why are you doing all that? All that homework. And those are chances to take a step back. These practice tests are that moment to say no. My goal is bigger. My goal is there. And I won't let anything get in my way. And each day you take one of these and you do spectacularly well on it, you prove that to be true. And you show those people, those doubters, those haters, on your way up, that you're not stopping. Don't doubt me. Don't think I can't, because I can. And I will. So today's your day. It's one more chance to get ready. So when that day comes in 2 weeks, you will be as prepared as anybody in this state. You will take that test with full love in your heart, because you know you've done everything you possibly could to get ready. And you will take it with clear eyes, because you know you have the focus and the skills to do the exact right thing. You know your plan of attack, you know your thinking job, you know finding your main idea, you know covering your answer choices, you know how to read questions and make sure what they're asking you. You know what to do. And with that belief in yourself, that love in your heart, that mission to achieve, and that brain now that is so well trained, with those clear eyes to understand even the most difficult passage, you cannot lose. You have not lost for 2 years running, you won't lose this time. You've come too far. You're too close. You're making history. So take that pride in yourself right now. Put it in there. And let it carry you through this test this morning. Whenever it runs against a difficult question this morning, you just talk yourself right back up. I make history. I can do this. And I will. Clear eyes, full heart. Can't lose. Clear eyes, full heart. Can't lose. All right. Now I need total focus. We are not having small conversations. We are not deviating one moment from our mental preparation. You are inside your head right now. The only thing you are thinking about is what you do to ace this exam. There are no distractions. There are no side conversations. You are focused. I wish you luck, but you don't need it. Let's go get it.